Coming right up, the Bulls taking on the Nuggets. For Chicago, they want to start this season with a bang on their home floor. Show the home fans what to expect this year. Nuggets, Bulls, coming right up on 2K Sports. And we've been waiting for this day. For a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. We've got Derek White. Williams is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Ivy in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, they've got Holmgren, Cameron Johnson out there with Jackson. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Stan, two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. Ivy up top. 11 feet out. Second chance shot. And there's a nice layup by Sabonis.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
To the inside, Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Jackson against Williams. Sabonis with a screen on Jackson. Here's Williams. Stolen by Jackson. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Holmgren with a screen on Williams. Jackson, the pass to Holmgren. With the second effort, and it's good on the layup. Holmgren's got 6.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Ivy. Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
They set the pick. Now here's Holmgren. The jump hook. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's White, following the bucket by the Bulls.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Pass to Holmgren, outside Johnson. He's guarded by White. Outside Pajemski. Shot clock at 5. Jackson the screen. Inside. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And the basket by Clark.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Outside Johnson. All sorts of time. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Holmgren with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Holmgren's got 10 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Clark with a screen on Holmgren. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Down low. Count it. Good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Ivy. Outside, Williams. Now here's Ivy. 5 on the clock. Picked by Sabonis. Jack's up a 3. Ivy's shot is off. Chicago leading by 6. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Johnson against Clark. Outside Pajemski. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Williams. No made baskets yet. Clark against Johnson. Ivy outside. Looking to win the run. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Ivy. 6 points for him.
Well, Ivy doing a good job of keeping the ball moving to set his teammate up.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Pass to White. Outside, Williams sinks the tray.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The Nuggets third.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Pass to Pajemski. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Holmgren's got 12 points in the game.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
Johnson against Clark. Outside, Williams. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Outside Pajemski for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Williams with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Clark, the pass to White. Inside. Here's Sabonis. And it's good. 2 points. Give him 8.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim, I mean, it's fantastic.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Johnson. Here's Pajemski. Ivy defends. And here's Holmgren, and stolen by Clark. Now Ivy. Sabonis, right side. Clock at 6. Back to Ivy. Puts up a deep three. Chicago with a rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
White for 3. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Johnson. Jackson against Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Williams. Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
The first one falls, and the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. It's both from the stripe. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Shamshay. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Nance. Left side Moody. Pass to Rozier. Three-pointer. Brooks with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Wesley. Jackson outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Line for the Bulls, Jackson taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Nuggets trail by 6. Rozier outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jackson. Bulls leading by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Here's Moody. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It'll be on G.G. Jackson, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. Buffkin, he's checked in for Chicago.
The line for the Nuggets, Moses Moody.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Shumshay. Rebounded by Denver. Moody with it. With the floater. And he can't get that one. There's a minute 59 left in the opening quarter. Now it's Hart. Pass to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Over Moody. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Hart. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
Moody passes to Rozier. Watford outside. And here's Rozier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range.
From distance, Rozier looking confident.
Pass to Shumshay. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Bufkin. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Terry Rozier picks one up. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Bulls, Bufkin. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Now Thompson. No points so far. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Nance the screen. To the middle. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Six on the shot clock. Nance with a screen on Hart. Here's Moody. Brooks with the rebound.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Hart. Down low. Here's Bufkin. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Chicago shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
15 foul. At the line for Chicago, Bufkin, shooting 1.
And that one misses.
You have to love how fearless they play. It keeps getting them to the free throw line.
Moody passes to Watford. Here's Rozier. Here's the 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Nuggets trail by 6. Johnson is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Bufkin in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Williams. Ivy up top. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Brooks. Oh, Williams with the block.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
Podziemski's checked in for Bufkin.
Number 9, Brandon Podziemski.
Johnson finds Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 6. Here's Ivy. Good work there as it goes. Ivy's got his second basket. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Ivy passes to Sabonis. Shoots over Holmgren. That one's good. Sabonis. Sabonis has got 10 points.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Outside Podziemski. Here's Holmgren. Back to Podziemski. No luck on that one. Nice D from Sabonis. Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Clark. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Ivy finds Sabonis. Ivy with the ball. Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Denver shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Sabonis.
It's hard not to be excited about Sabonis, a multifaceted big man who does a little bit of everything.
He does not get the second one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
He's guarded by White. Hart with a screen on White. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Williams on the wing. Defended by Podziemski. Basket counts. Williams has got 5.
Timeout.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. The Bulls, 4th.
Very reliable. No question, they punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
And so here is Chicago. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Johnson. Here's the pick. And here's Pajemski. Ivy defends. 6 to shoot. Outside Pajemski. And again, no good by Chicago. Nuggets trail by 3. Clark, the pass to Ivy. Clark against Hart. Now here's Ivy. On the take. Pajemski grabs the board.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Pass to Holmgren. It's Hart on the wing. Johnson for 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Sabonis with it. Williams from long range. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Williams has got 8 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
The kick out to Johnson. No good on the 3. Nuggets trail by 3. Clark with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Clark, the pass to Ivy. Picked by Sabonis. From deep three-point land. And it's Chicago with a board.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The 3 is up. Rebounded by Denver. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Clark against Johnson. Pass to Williams. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Jackson outside. Holmgren, the pass to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
He's guarded by White. 4 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on White.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. The Nuggets trail. To the left side wing. Clark against Johnson. And stolen by Jackson. And a fast break now for the Bulls. 14 feet away. Holmgren finishes with style in transition.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Nance is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Pass to Holmgren. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Back to Ivy. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Williams misses.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Pass to Pajemski. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Larry Nance picks one up. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
No good on the free throw. So both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. And Williams has got the ball here for Denver. It's a three-point game. To the paint. Here's Nance. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Jackson on the wing. From deep. Williams grabs the board.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Pass to Watford. Fades back. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Jackson outside. Outside Pajemski. There's a screen. Over Thompson. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 6. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Williams passes to Watford. Rozier looking around. Here's Williams. The rebound by Jackson.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Holmgren. Oh, Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
For Chicago, Brooks comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Wesley in for Pajemski. Brooks outside. Denver grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Drives to the hoop and out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Here's Brooks. Driving in. That one falls. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And what a drive from Brooks. Just carving through the defense like me on the slopes in Aspen.
Now here's Rozier. He's closely guarded. And here comes the break.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And so here is Chicago. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Bufkin. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
It's Williams, high post. Jackson on him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Denver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Williams at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Shumshay. Here's Wesley, defended by Thompson. Brooks with it. 14 feet away. And Watford pulls it down.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Brooks outside. Pass to Bufkin. Shoots over Rozier. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Nance with a screen on Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Williams from long range. Chicago grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jackson with it. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Chicago ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's great sign.
And now, not a bad. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Brandon Clark out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Derek White. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. Clark. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
The line for the Nuggets, Brandon Clark at the line for 1.
Here's Pajemski. For 3, hits the trifecta. Pajemski's got 9 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Back to Clark. Pass to Sabonis. Ivey outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. It doesn't go for him. Chicago leading by 5. He's guarded by White. Now Holmgren puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And here's Clark. He's got 5. Now Ivey. Clark with the screen. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line.
Line for the Nuggets, Williams, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Holmgren. Jackson with a screen on White. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Give him 8.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Williams' shot is good.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Kicks it out to Jackson. From the arc. He buries it from 3. Jackson's got 6.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Jackson against Williams. Six on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Clark outside. Williams against Jackson. Left side, Williams. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Chicago making a switch here. Hart's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Moody's checked in. He's guarded by White. Outside Johnson. To the right side. Holmgren, the pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Ivy. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, as the turnovers come down and the shooting percentages rise, Ivy is having a greater impact on his team's ability to win games.
Sabonis against Holmgren. Shoots over Sabonis. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Holmgren's got 22 points. Now here's Ivy, defended by Pajemski. And here's Clark for three. Chicago with a rebound. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Moody.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The kick out to White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Lays it up and banks it in. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Ivy passes to White. Now here's Clark. Sabonis with a screen on Johnson. Now here's Ivy, defended by Pajemski. Ivy's shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Holmgren. Over Ivy. And it's Holmgren missing. Nuggets trail by 7. Ivy outside. Back to Clark. Outside Moody. It's stolen by Hart. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Wesley, he's checked in for Chicago. And Johnson drops them both. Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. Number 5, the Nuggets.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Free throw good. Ivy. Brooks, he's checked in for Johnson. Both free throws good for Ivy.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Wesley, the pass to Holmgren. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
And that's a veteran move from the young fella, as Holmgren draws contact on that shot.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Thompson, he's checked in for Denver. Rozier comes in for Ivy. Both free throws good from Holmgren.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Thompson outside. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
Wesley, the pass to Holmgren. Pass to Hart. Stolen by Thompson. Over Hart. And Thompson gets it to go. And now just a 4-point Bulls lead. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Down low. Here's Holmgren, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And the Bulls making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Nance, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Watford comes in for Clark. Both free throws good from Holmgren.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
You see yourself on the screen? Keep yourself a round of applause.
Thompson scanning the floor. On the wing, Rozier. Five to shoot. Outside Moody. Let's go with a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Buffkin. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Brendan Watford. 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 1, Buffkin.
1 shot.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And again, it's Denver missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The drive by Brooks. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
And I like the toughness Brooks brings to his game. He goes on a drive and doesn't let the contact disrupt him.
It's Thompson, high post. Pass to Watford. Up top, Thompson. Rozier outside. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Bulls leading by 11. Brooks drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks' game.
Up top, Nance. Moody on the wing. Watford outside. Fires the three. Fires in the triple. Watford's got 5 now.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Holmgren against Nance. Now here's Holmgren. The D's right on him. Brooks outside. Shoots. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now here's Moody. Rozier from outside. Wesley with a rebound. Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Bufkin. Shoots over Rozier. Bufkin with the bucket. He's got 10.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Jackson, he's checked in for Chicago. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jalen Williams comes in for Watford. .156 left in the third quarter. Williams against Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll be on G.G. Jackson.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Chicago leading by 10. Pass to Holmgren. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You put the size and skill together, Holmgren is one tough cover.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
Yeah, as you know, as Holmgren adds weight and strength year after year, he just becomes a bigger problem for opponents.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. Nuggets trail by 12. Sabonis right side. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Now here's Moody. Brooks defending. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Sabonis has got 13.
And you can't ask for much more from the defense. I mean, Sabonis is just skilled at connecting on difficult jumpers. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Easy 2 for Holmgren.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And it's Rozier with the ball for the Nuggets. Down by 12. Pass to Williams. Picked by Sabonis. Williams passes to Sabonis. Yes, it's good. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Holmgren, the pass to Hart. Jackson outside. Pass to Bufkin. There's a screen. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Bulls. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Moving the ball is so important, Coach Spo.
It helps make the offense run smoothly. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Jackson, also Cameron Johnson out there, and it's Shamshe in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The shot by Johnson, no good. Nuggets trail by 10. Clark outside, to the inside. White, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Williams defending. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Shamshe. Outside Pajemski. Shamshe, no good. And for Denver, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. And here's White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
Derek White taking 2 shots.
That's good from White.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
White hits them both. Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Shamshe. Jackson outside. There's a screen to the middle. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Williams against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sabonis.
You have to be ready to battle when going up against Sabonis. His size and strength can wear defenders down.
Shooting for Denver, Domantas Sabonis at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Sabonis drops them both. Chicago leading by 8. He's guarded by White. Johnson for 3. Drills it from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Jackson against Williams. Sabonis with a screen on Jackson. Here's Williams. Here's Sabonis. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And Sabonis just keeps getting better. Games like this show he has the ability to dominate on offense.
He's guarded by White. Back to Pajemski. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
White finds Ivy. That one goes in.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Outside Pajemski. They set the screen. Pass to Jackson. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Chicago making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. Outside White. The 3 is up. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White. Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Jackson. Pajemski with it. The 3 from Holmgren. Rebound by the Nuggets. Clark's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ivy with the ball. Williams on the wing. From 6 feet away. The bank shot, no good. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Pajemski. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Pajemski's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
Williams passes to White. Ivy outside. The 3 ball. And again, Denver with a 3.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jackson. Over Williams. It's hauled in by White.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Now here's Williams. Defended by Jackson. Lets it go from the wing. And another basket for Denver.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Holmgren against Sabonis. Outside Pajemski. Stolen by Ivy. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And he drops the first. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Here's Holmgren. The focus from Holmgren there.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. White for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Holmgren. Over Clark. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ivy outside. Williams finds Ivy. The crossover. Sabonis controls the rebound and the putback. Sabonis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Pass to Holmgren. 3-pointer. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Ivy. He's covered closely. White with a screen on Brooks. Brooks against Williams. Up and over Brooks. Williams misses.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Pass to Podziemski. Now Holmgren fires the 3. Chet from range.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Ivy passes to Williams.
Edge gone. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Ivy. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
So it's Denver now, trailing by 5. Pass to Podziemski. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Brandon Clark.
At the line for the Bulls, Podziemski. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Here's Williams. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Important points by Sabonis, playing like the all-star he is.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first three you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Nuggets on D. It's a 5-point game. Outside Johnson. Holmgren with a screen on Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson with a bucket. And here is Williams. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Nuggets trail by 7. Down low. He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And Williams drops them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Bulls leading by 5. Outside Johnson. There's a minute 40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brooks. Holmgren with a screen on Williams. Connects from downtown. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Williams from long range. Rebound by the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Holmgren. Over Clark. And it's Holmgren missing. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. The steal. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Holmgren with a screen on Clark. Back to Holmgren. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Holmgren's got 41.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Williams defending. Back to Pajemski. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Pajemski. One shot.
One shot.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Chet Holmgren.